other signs in different placements. Hi Cross Watchers, you're very welcome here if you're interested in the Sagittarius. Who wouldn't be? I want to remind Sagittarius and Cross Watchers that energy is fluid. Therefore, you may feel like I'm describing a certain situation in the reading where you feel the roles are reversed, and that's completely okay. There's no need to get huffy about it. Just if you feel something triggering in you because I'm saying Sagittarius instead of your sign or whatever, just bring back into your awareness that energy is fluid and the roles can be reversed. Now finally, before I get into the reading, I do want to say that this is your last chance to enter my contest for the month of December for a free reading with me. I want to thank you guys for all your love and support, but I simply just cannot do personal readings at this time. So instead, I'm offering a free reading from me for anyone who's interested. If you're interested in entering the contest to win, open up the description box and you'll find the rules of entry there. Alright Sagittarius, let's get started. Because I said Sagittarius, instead of whatever I was supposed to say, someone could be dealing with another Sagittarius, or someone just has double Sagittarius in their May 3, Sun, Moon, and Rising, or one of those. Just a message for someone, not everyone. Alright, let's get started. So Spirit, please let me know what's going on in Sagittarius' love life right now. Ooh, the strength in reverse. Interesting. Leo energy. Some of you have Leo in your chart. You could be connected to a Leo. What I'm feeling is a loss of control. I feel for some of you, this is someone who just can't take it anymore, or who can't hold back anymore, and who's going to come through pretty ferociously. But others, I gotta say, there may be some loss of hope here in a connection, or someone doesn't see that holding on to this is serving them any more. Let's go ahead and get some more cards out here. Ooh, yeah, 8 of Cups. Oh, interesting. The Lovers just came out. Gemini energy. Some of you have Gemini in your chart. You could be connected to a Gemini. Someone's taken way too damn long to make a decision about what they want from this, what they want with you, Sagittarius. If they're happy in this connection, if this is something they want to take to the next level, or if they're just having fun with, someone needs to make up their mind, because the other person is out the door or heading towards the door. At the bottom of the deck, Ace of Swords, air energy, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy. There needs to be clarity. Someone is not receiving any clarity in regards to what this connection is, or how someone feels, or what someone thinks about this. And someone just wants the truth. They want the truth so they'll know if it's strong enough to stay, or to just start packing their things, because they're not going to wait. Because man, there's been too much waiting. 7 of Pentacles, the Hanged Man, with crossing it, the 8 of Cups. But what's rooting this is the Lovers, and that's interesting, to me at least. It's indicating that there is a strong pull, a strong attraction, even someone has feelings here, but there is some sort of choice of whether to be open to that or not, whether to leave behind, I feel, the comfort of living the single life in order to fully commit. I get that someone has some sort of commitment issues here, and that despite the strong attraction for you or in this connection, is it enough to make me stay or make me commit fully? I feel like there's a wandering eye. I don't know, just someone has refused up until this point to actually make something out of this connection, to take it out of just casual hookup or just a fling into making this cemented into something, and that's what's making someone lose hope in this. And because there's no clarity, there's no understanding, how can someone act with a full decision on what to do? For others of you, I gotta say, someone may have come back in your life. I'm hearing November. Someone could either have sent you a happy birthday text or message out of the blue, and since then you guys have reconnected, but it's still not, you're still not happy with this person, and some of you are kicking yourselves for taking them back even. Let's go ahead and get into this. So at the center of this, strength in reverse. I'm hearing this isn't working. I don't know if you told someone this or they told you this, There's something that's not working here, and it's not making someone happy. And even that ferociousness I was kind of picking up on, that could just be someone's anger. Anger at the time they felt like they've wasted in this. Anger at someone may have said something with this Eight of Swords that really pissed you off. And they haven't seen the full amount of your fury yet. I don't know. But there's just someone here is losing hope and losing faith in this. And I do feel that someone feels like there's a situation of unrequited love here. And they're not going to hold on much longer to something that they don't see the other person wanting. Interesting. Let's clarify the strength in reverse. We have a lot to talk about. Because why the Lovers here? We'll get into it. Why is strength in reverse here? Five of Wands. Ooh, Lord. More Leo energy and 10 of Wands, Sagittarius energy. It's just a fight that's not worth fighting. You're seeing you're the only one putting effort in it. You're the only one trying to make something work. And I feel, especially with the imagery here, the other person is just starting to feel constrained and limited in this. It's not fulfilling. It's not fulfilling. And even for some of you guys, just the topic of bringing up like a committed relationship or going to the next level makes someone feel like it's going to be suffocating. And again, like, I don't know if they've been in a controlling relationship before or if you have an abusive relationship, and I'm so sorry if that resonates with you. They never want to be in that again, and for some reason they think that being in a connection or a committed relationship is what will start to take their freedom away. But if you know anything about astrology, you know Sagittarius themselves are not the one to be locked down, tied down. So if someone's fear here is that Sagittarius is going to, suppress them, it's coming from a fear from the past. But Sagittarius, you're seeing that it's just a fight maybe not worth fighting anymore. If they don't want to take my offer, if they don't want to accept me, that's their loss. I'll keep my damn apple to myself, and I'll give it to someone who wants me, who will not make me fight for this, who will not make me feel like I'm the only one that cares about this. But yeah, someone's losing hope here, because what's crossing this is, should I walk away? Should I just give up? And even, how do I feel about this? Because some of you, I get this feeling of wanting to stay because you really do have some sort of attraction or emotion here, but in the long run, what has waiting ever done for you? Because I get with the Hangman and the Seven of Pentacles, this has been a long ongoing situation that you're still not seeing the fulfillment of. Someone could have a wrist tattoo, I'm picking up on, or a finger tattoo maybe perhaps, or someone may have really nice hands, don't know, could just be confirmation for someone out there. But someone's really, really really close to just saying, fuck it all, I'm done. But the imagery here, Sagittarius, it's like they want to have their cake and eat it too. They want you in their life. They enjoy you being there, but I don't want to take this to the next level. I don't want to commit. But hey, when you're around, you're sexy. Let's hook up. Let's have a fun time. But when I don't need you, stay on hold until I'm ready. Sagittarius. And that's why you're losing hope. What's crowning the reading is the Hangman, Pisces energy. So Sagittarius, this moment of stagnation, or where you feel like it's kind of plateaued between the two of you, Spirit is telling you to look at this very carefully. And it may be uncomfortable, right? No one likes to be hung upside down by their ankles, like in the imagery of the Hanged Man, but you need to see something in a different light, in a different perspective, to understand what this truly is. And with this Hanged Man, I feel like you feel like this person's left you hanging multiple times and even disappointed you. You guys had plans and they couldn't come through. You guys had dinner, I'm hearing, and they just left you with the bill, or left you with not coming over, and they didn't even tell you that they weren't going to stop by. You had to call them and be like, oh, where are you? We had plans. Oh, something came up. That type of energy I'm getting. And time after time again, Sagittarius, now you're at the point where you have to see it for what it is. Even if it's uncomfortable to recognize it in that light, even if it makes you feel like, damn, why did I put myself through all of this? There is a lesson to be seen here, or even a lesson to be learned. But the weird thing that I just can't shake from this Sagittarius is that they still want you in their life, but not commit to you. And I don't know where they kind of came up with this idea, or that's okay to do to people, but it's just something that it's something that they can't have from you, because what you want is something that they can't give at this period of time in this moment. Now, let's get into it. The Lover's rooting this. Gemini energy, but for me as a reader, I also feel Taurus energy with this card. This is what has made you stay. This is what has made you feel like this is all worth it. Is that there are feelings here. There is some sort of love here. Now, we all have our own definitions of what it is, I guess, to love, but for me, it's having nothing but honor, respect, and enjoyment, and sexual pleasure even, in a relationship, in a connection. And by doing what you can to sustain that, to make both of you happy in this. And with this Lover's card rooting this, it's almost as if Sagittarius, you felt this strong pull to this person. Maybe they weren't exactly your type when you first met, but there's just something about them that made you so attracted, that made you so interested. And Sagittarius, I have to say that for others of you with this Lover's card rooting the situation, there's a choice that someone has to make. And for a lot of you, I feel you're the ones making the choice, to be honest. To either follow your heart or to listen to your mind, listen to your head. And others of you, this is what you've been waiting this person to act on. To come out of their fears, come out of their vices, come out of their ego, and to move towards you. And a lot of you have fantasized about that moment when they actually would step up and they would actually be there for you and they'd actually fully commit, but it hasn't happened yet. I'm definitely going to clarify this just to pin it down a bit more, just to see a bigger picture here. Why is the Lovers here rooting this situation, rooting this connection for my beautiful Sagittarians? The Emperor, Five of Pentacles, explains it. Eight of Swords at the bottom of the deck. Yeah, so some of you could be dealing with an Aries. For them to step up. You want someone that is grown. You want someone that is sure of themselves. You want someone that is stable, reliable. And in a way, Sagittarius, regardless if they're male or female, they may have had a very confident, very self-assured, very masculine type of energy that just really turned you on, that really drew you into them. And all they've been giving you, though, is the Five of Pentacles, nothing in return. But for some of you, still kept on visualizing, or, some of you, you really thought that this was your twin flame or your divine masculine. And you're coming to the realization that that thought or that initial feeling isn't the case with the Five of Pentacles. And that's a hard realization to come to, and that's not an easy one. And I'm not just saying once you get that understanding, go off and conquer the world. And what I mean by that is that's easier said than done to get over someone that you felt like you had a strong connection with, that you felt was a potential soulmate. Someone, this could be someone's boss I'm picking up on, or even someone that is significantly older than the other person. I just heard daddy issues too. I don't know if that will resonate with you, or if this person has daddy issues in a way. But they're not the person you thought they were, Sagittarius. And I think that is what's taking you a bit to really come to that full realization. Despite what you wanted to hold on to, you just can't anymore. You're seeing with time, you're seeing with your own two eyes what they're doing and what they're not doing. And you can't just be fooled anymore with the rose-colored glasses you tried to wear in regards to them or in regards to this connection. In the recent past, Seven of Pentacles, Taurus energy, strong Taurus energy in this reading. If you have Taurus in your chart, I suggest checking out the Taurus reading, or if you're connected to one. But this is where you're seeing, with the Seven of Pentacles, nothing is growing into fruition. Everything is just chill, laid back, casual. You feel like you weren't being taken seriously, Sagittarius. And they only want to come over on their time. They only want to see you on their time, but the second that you call for them, they're nowhere to be found. And you're really looking at things as what they are. From what has grown from the situation, if anything has grown from all, is it enough for me to be happy, and is it enough for me to stay? And I'm getting that someone likes to crash at your house a lot of the time, and it's because their house isn't so great, or they don't even have a stable place to live. Like they're jumping house to house for some of you. What you need to know about this connection, Sagittarius, King of Swords, Aquarius energy, it's time to get serious. It's time to speak up. If you haven't received clarity, demand it. If you haven't received an answer, demand it. Don't let them sidestep. Don't be the only vulnerable person here. And face the music. You know, if it's unrequited love, then understand that, Sagittarius, and understand that you deserve more, you deserve better. And I even feel like maybe when I said daddy issues, there's just someone's parent, whether it's yours or the other person's parent, that just doesn't approve of the situation, and the parent believes that you deserve better. I don't know, mom, dad, grandma, grandpa, cousin, uncle, aunt, whoever it is. I feel like it's a family member very strongly. But no longer, Sagittarius, do you need to put yourself out there to be vulnerable for them to just not even have some sort of appreciation. You need to do what's right for you, and I feel that Spirit's saying you need to make the logical decision here, despite what your heart feels or what your heart says. I know, every Disney movie we watched growing up as a child was like, follow your heart. But sometimes our heart is not clear. Our heart is going off of a fantasy than what is being presented in front of us. And now it's time to get real. I'm hearing dimples. Someone could have dimples when they smile, or back dimples, or even like a dimple on their chin. It'd be confirmation. For the likely outcome of this situation, Sagittarius, we're going to go ahead and take this to Vimeo for the extended reading. But before we go, I'm going to ask Spirit, with the Romance Angels card, what is this connection, and what does Sagittarius need to know about this connection, Spirit? Give Sagittarius further clarity and guidance on this. Heart-to-heart conversations, yeah. And playfulness, yeah. It's just, Sagittarius, you felt like this has just been too casual, that it's only a hookup, that's only for fun. And now it's time to get real, it's time to get serious, and it's time to just speak your truth, speak your piece. And if it's something they don't want to be a part of, that's enough of an answer for you, to be honest. If they don't want to have this conversation, then that's their choice, but you should feel then more than ready to walk out the door. But yeah, and if someone does want to hold on, if someone is still seeking, clarity in this, this heart-to-heart conversation has to happen if it's going to go anywhere, because someone is really close to just walking out the door and being completely done with this. And this is the energy I'm getting. Once they're done, they're done. Wow, we're going to go ahead and take this to the extended reading. So I'm going to overturn this card to see the likely outcome of the situation, and I'm going to pull some oracle cards to add to this likely outcome for you guys. I'm seeing the letter A. Someone could have A, first, middle, last initial. This is where we depart, Sagittarius. I hope you enjoyed this reading. If you're going to join me on Vimeo, open up the description box and you'll find a link there. But if you gain clarity and insight in regards to what's going on in your love life, please let me know. Drop a comment below, hit that like button, and don't forget to subscribe. I love you, Sagittarius, very much. And I'll see you next time. Take care, Sagittarius.